And good morning to everybody. I think it's morning. Tell you the truth, because I've been in Arizona for the last week and now in Denver. I'm not sure what time it is back in Tampa, but happy and a blessed day to each and every one of you. It's Wednesday, and it's time for my eighth session of Wednesday's Words from the Pastor. So here I am today celebrating, and I will be shortly back with you. I think I come back home on Friday, this coming Friday. So hopefully I will see most of you, or a lot of you, on this coming weekend, the 27th and 28th of July. I was thinking of a thought, and as I've been going around to different places, I've I haven't been watching news for a long time, but my sister has watched news, my brother's family watches news, and so I got to watch some news. I got a sense that there seems to be a lot of angry people in the country, people who seem to be unhappy with everything, people who seem to see their cup always as half empty rather than half full. And I was reminded of a story I had heard a long time ago, and you probably have heard it also. It's a very simplistic story, but it goes something like this. It's about an old man who lived in a village. He was one of the most unfortunate people in the world. The whole village was tired of him. He was always gloomy, always miserable. He always complained and was always in a bad mood. The longer he lived, it seemed, the more unhappy he was becoming, and the more poisonous were his words. People avoided him because his misery seemed to be contagious. Whoever seemed to get near him seemed to be contaminated with the poison of his anger, his bile, his misery. And it was even very challenging and unnatural for people to be happy next to him. It was a strange thing. People could not be happy. Once they got in they came close to him. Well, he created the feeling of unhappiness in others. My, but one day when he turned 80 years old, this is the way the story goes now, an incredible thing happened. Instantly, everyone started hearing the rumor. Hey, the old man is happy today. He doesn't complain about anything, and he even has a smile on his face. His face looks completely different because of the smile that sits there. Well, the whole village gathered together. The old man was asked, "What happened to you?" The old man said, "Nothing special. 80 years I've been chasing happiness, and it has proved to be useless. I could never find it. And then I decided to live without happiness and just enjoy life. That's why I'm happy now." Well, the moral of the story is, don't chase happiness. Enjoy your life. Look around you and be content with the blessings that God has so richly blessed you with. Look around and see the blessing of family, the blessing of your life. Let's not forget to understand and appreciate that. You'll hear me repeating this thought constantly and continually because it's an important message for us to seep in. We have people angry at politics. Boy, why? The political divisions that are caused and separations in relationships that are caused by a difference of political belief, a difference of religion, a difference of faith belief. We see that it's brought people to wars and to battles and to losing lives because and in tremendous intolerance. Well, certainly that's not what our faith calls us to. Our faith calls us to tolerance, to understanding, and trying to see and trying to appreciate the truth that every person brings us, whatever and however that truth is brought to us. Be tolerant of others. Be kind with others. Remember the great commandment: love God with our whole mind, heart, body, soul, and strength, and to love our neighbor as ourselves. It's the way in which we show our love for God. Today, this week, in the midst of the summer months, with the heat, the intense heat you're experiencing in Florida, and which I've experienced in Arizona, and I can tell you here in Denver, it got to be 83, and the people were almost passing out from the heat. 83, actually, it got up to 97, so you can imagine how difficult it was for so many people who are not used to those temperatures, with the humidity as well. But it can cause us to act irrationally. It can cause us to act and to live our lives without appreciating the gifts that of life that really is ours. Um, Live your life. Don't be caught up in complaining about this or that. Don't. I think last week I talked about speed bumps in our life and focusing on the potholes and the difficulties. Well, this is a similar message, but it is enjoy and to live your life with your family, with your friends, with the people in your life, making sure that they're the priority, because it's in them, not in any one thing or another, that we find God's image. We find God's image in others. May we look and find Him, and in finding Him, may we come to know Him, and in coming to know Him, may we come to love Him, and in loving Him, may we be brought closer to loving those others in our life. I hope you've been praying for me. Know that I certainly have been remembering you in my daily prayers, and hopefully you'll continue to do the same for me as well. God bless you all. And remember the prayer that I offer, and I'm trying to remember to offer at the end of all of my talks. It is, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. And may God continue to hold you in the palm of His hand. And may the good Mother Mary, Mother of God, the help of Christians, watch over you, guide you, bless you, not just today, but every today and tomorrow of your life. Amen. Mary, help of Christians, pray for me. Mary, help of Christians, pray for you. God bless you all, and hopefully we'll see you shortly.